Welcome to the last installment of a 7-part series on magnetic workflows. In this series, I've explained the different parts of workflows, how they fit together, and I've ultimately designed and implemented a simple workflow. I hope that you'll have a better understanding of how this feature works and how to best use it to your company's advantage now that the series is over. In this final video, I will review the full life cycle of a workflow based on the one we've just built, and additionally show you how workflows can be audited and reviewed via their audit logs. By the end of this video, you should have a full understanding of how to create robust, flexible workflows and how to keep an eye on them and maintain them if something goes wrong. So, we have our workflow and it's enabled. We're going to test it now and see if it works. If you recall, this workflow fired off several actions when an opportunity is signed into a grouping with the requires workflow tag. Firstly, we're going to create a new opportunity. We're going to call it workflow test opportunity, and then just save it as is. Now we're going to create an unassigned task and an assigned task inside this. We're going to name them workflow assigned task and assign that to the accounts manager. And then we're going to create workflow unassigned task and leave that unassigned. As you can see, we now have these two tasks. If you recall correctly, when these workflow is triggered, the unassigned task should be assigned to the opportunity winner or the opportunity owner. Now, we're going to sign this into a project. We'll edit it and click Sign and Save to Job. Let's look at the tasks now. If everything went as expected, one of them should have been reassigned to me, but it's not. Nothing's happened. Now, if you've been paying attention, you'll know why. If we go back to our workflow, you'll remember that the tag requires workflow is needed for a workflow to be processed, and we didn't add that to our original opportunity. So let's go back there. And now we're going to edit it, add the tag, and then revert it back to an opportunity. As we can see in the details, this now has the tag that we require. So I'm going to edit it one last time and now sign it back into a job. If we give it a little second to process and refresh the page, we'll now notice that our workflow has indeed executed. The unassigned task is now assigned to me, and the project review task has been created and assigned to the line manager. We can go back to the workflow page and look at the bottom of the page. When a workflow has been created, we'll see this table at the bottom, which shows audit logs of edits to the workflow and executions. We can see the most recent execution in this line. It was a success, it fired off at this time, it was triggered by this person, and here is a detailed log of what happened. The first action succeeded, the second action succeeded, the third action succeeded, and the fourth action succeeded. It also tells you how many milliseconds of computation time were used to run this workflow. If an action fails, other actions may still succeed, and an error message will be shown on these lines here. If a workflow fails entirely, a similar error message will display in the audit logs. By using your audit logs, you'll understand when workflows are firing off and if errors are happening, which will let you debug and diagnose any issues that you find. This concludes our series on workflows, Magnetic's new and exciting feature. We hope that this series has been informative and has left you with the knowledge you need to accelerate your processes by using the power of automation.